The customer is there. Measure the customer. Even if the customer is not there. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about bad sewing habits that are not letting you grow. They are suppressing your tailoring business. They're suppressing your growth. They're also suppressing your money. Okay, because if you're sewing and these things are impeding your growth, it means also affecting your finances, and we need to get them out. We need to talk about them. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about some bad habits, some sewing bad habits we used to have, some of you still have, that you need to get rid of right now. So the first thing I see a lot of people do is they're always looking for the easiest way out. Don't get me wrong. See, when it comes to dressmaking, as we advance, with technology, we will find easier ways to do some things. But like I said in one of my videos, the basics of sewing, they are always there. There is a way you cut your flared. There is a way you cut your basic sleeve. Even if you add a little extra touch, there is a basic way to do those things. But then I see a lot of people, like someone was telling me how to cut a 6-piece skirt, that those way people used to fold, fold into two and draw, that they are wasting material, that what you can do is you can draw a straight line, then you just add 2 inches by the side. And you know that cutting it that way, the 6-piece skirt will not come out full. It will not come out full. It will not give you that, umbrella, flowy look that you want. But because that person is looking for an easy way out, you will definitely cut something that looks like a 6-piece skirt, but it's not a 6-piece skirt. Then when your customer wears it, or when you wear it in the name of marketing yourself, people are looking like, what is this one wearing? You will not know, they will not tell you, but it is affecting your business, affecting your growth, and it is chasing away customers. People are always looking for the easy. There's a basic, like someone was telling me that, someone was being like, oh, what is the formula to calculate under boss if you don't want to measure the person? What is the formula? Ladies and gentlemen, the person is in front of you. Measure the person. Stop looking for a formula. There is no formula as precise as measuring the person and getting the measurement for yourself. People are always looking for the easiest way out. They are like, okay, how can you get the nipple-to-nipple measurement of a customer? The customer is there. Measure the customer. Even if the customer is not there, the technology has advanced. You can do a WhatsApp video call. Tell the customer to get a measuring tape. Tell the person, put the tape from one nipple to the second nipple. Measure yourself. Do you understand? People are always looking for easy way out. They are like, like someone dropped a comment for me. Okay, I told the person that to avoid this on your dress, try to top stitch. Like if your neckline is always puffing out, top stitch it and give it a good press. It will be very relaxed. Someone came, I'm like, oh, must you top stitch? What if you don't want to top stitch? Now you've not been top stitching, and that neckline has not been relaxing, and now they are telling you top stitch to prevent it from puffing out and to make it relax. You're still coming to ask me, is there no other way out? People are always looking for easy ways. That is not the right thing to do. And they don't know that when they wear that dress, when they wear that outfit, when they make it for a client, people will leave a bad compliment. Or people already have a certain look about your tailoring business. Like this one, she doesn't really know. She's just there. She's not really good. She's just there. That way, is affecting your clientele base. People are not coming as customers. I know when you don't get customers, you are not making money, and next thing you'll be like, this tailoring business is not even profitable. I want to close my shop. Then you see somebody that just came in 6 months before then. She's doing very, very, very well. And you'll be like, what's this lady doing? Maybe she's using black magic. She's not using black magic. You are your problem. You're always looking for the easiest way out, and it's not helping you. I'm not saying that, there are times that people will do some tutorials and, it's so complicated, but another person will come and really explain it and show you like an easier way. I'm not talking about that one. Those short corners people like to cut. Instead of cutting something exactly, you will say, don't worry, I will drag it in. By the time you now drag it in, the clothes will now be, one place will be looking like this, the other place will be looking like this. You know yourself. Stop it. Stop it. Now, another thing I see a lot of people do, when they are supposed to line a dress, they don't line it. You can just say it's normal lining, but you know that lining actually affects the texture of a dress. You can make a gown and not line it, and it won't stand well, it won't look good. But when you line it to stand, it will look very good. And you might be like, it does not matter. It matters. All of you that are sewing clothes without lining them, I am looking at you. Always line your clothes, except that dress does not, like, is a style that does not need lining. You guys know there are some styles that don't need lining. Except that dress does not need a lining, that is when you should not line it. But every single dress that needs a lining, people of God, line that dress. Line the dress. How much is lining? You might feel like it doesn't matter. Then you see somebody that made another dress, same style, same fabric, same sewing technique. Hers is looking better. Why? She lined the dress. Only lining. She lined the dress. And you'll be like, I beg you, it doesn't matter. It matters. That is why your business is not growing. That is why you're not getting more customers, because people look at you or look at what you've made from other people, and they can judge if you really know what you're doing. They can tell if you really know your job, if you really know what you want to do. So please, ladies and gentlemen, always line your clothes. Now, another thing you should stop doing. This one is a very bad habit. It is bad. Oh, bad gun. It is very bad, according to my Yoruba people. It is bad. And what people do is, a dress is pink. They will use blue lining. Why? Why? How much is lining? Why will you use another color to line another dress? And it's so funny because I remember one time I made a skirt for myself. And someone was like, oh, Ada, this your skirt is so fine. I was folding it. It was on the bed. I was folding it. And next thing the girl picked it up, turned it over. I was like, you used to sew your clothes like ready-made. See the way you matched your lining to the main clothes. So imagine she turned over that dress. That dress had like navy blue stuff going on. She turned it and she saw pink lining. Even if it's just a lining, nobody is seeing it. It goes a long way to tell how much attention you pay to details and to your finishing. So please, never, ever, 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 ever. Let me repeat it for you very well. So you will not say that Uju did not tell you. Don't use another color of your cloth is blue. You are using yellow lining. Please don't do it. It is affecting your business. It's a bad sewing habit, and it's also because your output, what you wear, what your customers wear, will bring more customers to you, and it will affect your income. So if more customers are not coming, it's affecting your income. If more customers are coming, your income is growing. Do you understand? Now, another thing you should stop doing. Please, if you don't know how to sew neatly, cultivate the habit. Learn it. You know, when I started sewing, my sewing was very, very rough. But one day I told myself that, okay, Ada, you know how to pick your dart, you know how to sew skirt, you know how to sew blouse, you know how to do this, you know how to do this. The next thing you have to work on is to sew neatly. And I took it upon myself. And guys, just 3 months of consciously sewing neatly. You know, when I make a mistake, I loosen it. I try not to make several stitches on a dress. I cut out excess thread. As I'm sewing, I'm cutting out the excess thread. Every single thing I did, by 3 months, I had perfected sewing neatly. So another bad sewing habit a lot of people have is not sewing. They just sew. If you turn the back of some clothes, you would think we're having another civil war. The lining is hanging here. They won't even put the lining well. They won't align it well. They'll just turn it anyhow. Thread dangling here and there. They made about 3 stitches. If those remaining 2 stitches are not important, losing it out and weave the seam allowance, let it look neat and precise. You will just see thread hanging here, thread hanging there. Different things. It is affecting your business. And so imagine if you made that for your customer. The front is fine. She gets home, she wears the dress. After a while, she washes it. She turns the back and hangs it. And a customer will be like, now, wow, which tailor sewed this clothes for this woman? Do you understand? So that is why you must pay attention to your finishing. Make sure your finishing is top notch. Don't just do anyhow. The zip does not align. Anyhow. You did not topsy the neckline. Anyhow. You are supposed to stone the dress. You know, make sure it looks good. The gum is even pouring out. You didn't even wipe it off. It dried in the dress. Be like, provided it's fine. It's affecting you. It is affecting you, and you need to stop it. Bad sewing habit that is affecting you is you are sticking to your old ways. I know I've established at the beginning of this video that there are some basics in sewing that you should never let go of, because come 50 years from now, that is how they will cut that thing, even though they add some styles, but that is the basic way to cut it. Now, the old ways I'm talking about is once upon a time, because I told you guys I've been sewing for a while now. Far back, 2006. Then they used to use facing to turn over neckline. They used to use facing to turn over the hem of, your blouses if you're sewing your native blouse. But here in 2020, when it comes to turning over your blouses, a lot of the times they use lining, the lining of the blouse to turn over the neckline. Sometimes they even use the lining to turn over the hem of the blouse. Now, some people have decided that in this life they would never let go of 1994 sewing trick. And do you guys understand? It's like those days when they used to sew puffy sleeve and it would be so big and the blouse will not really have shape. But these days they sew puffy sleeves. It's big, but the blouse is well fitted. But there are some old sewing ways, you know, that are not like those days. People used to wear big jackets for their suits, big jackets. But these days people wear fitted jackets and fitted trousers. So there are some old sewing ways that are not going well with this age and generation. Please try and let them go. I'm not saying that there are some blouses now that, if need be, they don't turn over the neckline with a facing. They do, but you know that a lot of the times right now they use the lining. I'm not saying there are some shirts and some dresses that they don't turn over the neck with facing. They do. But you understand what I'm saying? There are some things that people have stopped doing, like all these bogus clothes that don't have shape, you know, all these funny things. There are some old sewing ways that people have actually let go of. Please, let go of them. All those straight skirts you used to sew, that they are so big and so long without shape, stop sewing them. Make the straight skirt long if you want to make it long. Make it short if you want to make it short. Make it fitted. Only if the person says she doesn't want it so tight. But let it be fitted. Let it look good. Don't just sew the band very big. The skirt very big. You don't even shape it well. Because that was how you learned in 1994 or 1996. Please. The technology has advanced. Manage. Advance with it. Oh, those sewing habits. Because I remember one girl, she wore a gown. She was like, I'm like, what's wrong with you? She said, it's her mother's tailor. I know the mother's tailor is still sewing the way she learned in fashion school in 1990. And now this is, then at the time it was 2016. Now that's a long time, and times have changed. Once upon a time, we all used to go to the cyber cafe to browse, to do a lot of things. Right now, we have our smartphones. Will you say, no, I must still be going to cyber cafe when you have internet in your phone and you have everything in your phone? No. You will make use of your phone. It's only maybe you don't have some of the things at home. Maybe probably you want to print. You don't have a printer at home. You say, okay, let me go to the cyber cafe. But if you have those things at home, why will you insist? No, I must go to the cyber cafe because that time when technology came out, it was cyber cafe people were going to, and I must keep going to cyber cafe. You won't do that. So sometimes you have to let go of some old sewing techniques that are not really working in this generation. But you mustn't let go of the basic sewing techniques and the basic cutting techniques. Do you understand? Now, another bad sewing habit, and it's affecting your business, is affecting your income, is you are not sewing trendy styles. It still goes along with old sewing. Oh, I don't know if it goes along with old sewing skills and old sewing tricks. There are some clothes that are no longer trendy. Like once upon a time when they used to sew this boo-boo, they used to sew the boo-boos, they used to have like opening by the side. But these days the boo-boos they sew, they're actually closed by the side. But the drama they do with those closed sides, oh Lord. I think I have to put some pictures here if I see them. You know that there are some, those days when they sew boo-boo, the best thing they do in boo-boo is round neck, or this neck that is round and has a little V. That's the best they used to do with boo-boo those days. And it's open by the side. They will just join it here. It's open by the side. But now it is closed by the sides. And you know they do like this curl thing. They do like waterfall. They even do like asymmetric boo-boos. They do the necklines asymmetric. They even do like the hemline asymmetric. There are a lot of trendy styles. So if you're a tailor, if you're starting out, learn to sew trendy styles. Trendy styles will keep you in business. You have to learn to sew trendy styles. Don't be sewing what they were sewing in 1994 or 1996 or 1985. Let them go. You can't let go of the basics of sewing, please. There are some basic things in sewing that year in, year out, the way they are cutting straight skirts, the way they are folding to cut straight skirts in 1980, the same way they are folding to cut straight skirts in 2020. Okay? But it doesn't change the fact that now straight skirts are more shapy. They put a lot of designs that people didn't believe that they could put designs in those places before. Do you understand? So learn to sew trendy styles. It's a straight skirt, but you can add a bow, you can add a slit, you can make it more fitted. Learn to sew trendy styles. Don't be stuck with your 1950, 1991, 1993, 1996, ways of sewing. Don't be stuck with those ones. Learn new ones, sew trendy styles, get rid of your old sewing ways, okay? Use the right lining for the right clothes. Make sure your sewing is neat, and please learn to add an extra touch to a dress. They shouldn't bring a dress to you and you sew back same Ankara and give back to them, or sew back same English print and give back to them. Learn to add stones, learn to add pearls, learn to design, learn to put an extra touch of you. Those things will bring you customers and they will bring you money. Learn to do those extra things. Don't just sit back and just be like a random tailor who is confused. Make sure you are at the top of your game and keep learning new styles. So guys, these are bad sewing habits that you need to let go of. They are hindering you. They are holding you down. They are the reason why you've not blown, because in this 2020 we want to buy the Bugatti. So you have to let go of these things so that you can blow. Okay, we all want to blow. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Do come back for more videos and I'll see you in my next. Bye.